Relevant, which is non-verbal language. Sometimes we think that communicating is all about saying something. And yes, words are crucial, to convey meaning, to convey ideas. However, there's another part of the communication process, which is this silent conversation beyond words. And words are crucial to convey meaning, and non-verbal language is very important to infect other people with our own emotions. And the name of the game is to integrate both sides of the coin to go for our next level. Just think about this. More than 60% of the communication process is non-verbal. So sometimes we prepare that difficult conversation with our fellow colleague very carefully. Each word, we measure each word, but then we are not conscious about our body language, our facial expressions, the way we move, to develop empathy, to communicate positive vulnerability. These are all very important abilities in leadership. So just imagine that you can tap into a new level of communication where you better understand what people are feeling beyond words. Not what people are thinking, okay? But what people are feeling. Just imagine that you can tap into a new level of communication where you can better understand size of emotional discomforts, and then you do everything you can to remove the space that is separating you from other people. Just imagine that you can better integrate both verbal and non-verbal language to convey more authenticity in your speech. So let me ask you, I'm going to challenge you here with a few sentences, and you are going to vote with your fingers, okay, between 1 and 10. If you are in tune with the sentence, you can vote 8, 9, or 10. If you are not in tune, you can vote 1, 2, or 3, okay? You know better. So, the first one. I know what the other person is feeling beyond words. Or usually, I know what the other person is feeling beyond words. So, show me your hands. Okay? Thank you very much. Next one. I know how to create a great first impression. If you lie about this, you lie about other things too, okay? So be real. 5, 6, 7, 9, 7. Okay, guys, thank you. Next one. I know how to decode body language. Thank you. Thank you, guys. The last one. I know how to influence without imposing. 5, 3, 4. Guys, amazing. We can do a small exercise here, and then you will decide for yourselves. Is it okay? Can we do a small exercise? Okay, so please stand. Come on. Faster, faster. Almost finishing. Now give the best of yourself. Now, hands on your legs. Thank you very much. You can sit. Give yourselves a hand. Come on. You see, when you see something that is contradicting the words, you follow the behavior. So most of you decide to put your hands on your head, okay? Not on your legs. That, the new meaning of CEO, Chief Empathy Officer, things like this. We talk a lot about empathy, but if we really want to convey empathy, we will do it with our body language, with our non-verbals, nodding, smiling, showing the palms of our hands, getting close at the 45-degree angle. You know what I mean? So it's not only about words, it's what you do also with your body. One of the things that we looked for in our research is about behaviors that are influencing followers' performance. And one of the behaviors that is influencing followers' performance is, of course, smiling. But this is not only a smile. This is what we call a Duchenne smile or a genuine smile. Other behaviors that are associated with followers' performance are those, okay? Nods, body fronting, smiles, nods, and body fronting, just staring at the person, showing your body to the person. If someone is asking a question from this side, I turn my body to this side. If there's a question that comes from this side, first I turn my body and then I answer, okay? This is communicate proximity or immediacy. And then we have dynamic hand gestures, speaking fast and loud, expressive face, relaxed posture, and expansive gestures, okay? We studied this. Say to me, what are the behaviors from these ones that you can observe on the video. What we did find is that when we do these behaviors, when the leader is, manifesting these behaviors, it interferes with followers' emotion. It impacts positively on performance. For trend, Obama in the second address to the nation delivered 612 gestures in approximately 90 minutes. Why are these gentlemen doing this? Because they know that they are influencing without imposing. Whenever I'm more conscious about my body language, I can influence without compromising. So when I say something that I don't want, and then I ask, please forgive me, the person can say yes, but still here, okay, ruminating sometimes about it. But we can influence in this way, this is more ecological, and we can really get along with the person and remove the space that is separating us. We know that when leader uses more gestures are perceived as more charismatic. Palm down is a gesture that people perceive as a gesture that is communicating, some authority. I did the homework, I know what I'm talking about. When someone is attacking you, pointing the finger, don't try to defend yourself with words without first putting your hand down or standing, or getting close and inviting the space of the other person. You don't want to create a new power differential. What you want is to neutralize, this aggressive stance. And sometimes we try to convey meaning and to try to change other people's behavior and facilitate change only with words, and it's not enough. Because most of the times people are showing and manifesting power with the body and facial expressions, okay? 6 seconds. 6 seconds for what? Just guess. First impression. 6 seconds to create a first impression. Okay, again, the way you move, facial expressions, gestures, the way you dress, the colors you use, they're all influencing the people around you. What do you perceive from the behavior of Kennedy and Nixon? So in here you see a pattern of emotional comfort. In there, a pattern of emotional discomfort. You see the knees, getting closer. You see that fist that can be perceived as a punch in someone's face. You see the shoulders that are tense. What is the other behavior that Nixon is doing that is not good for a leader to do? Looking at the adversary. What are they trying to convey? Teamwork. Why are they dressing on white? Transparency, because of the war, creating peace. White is related with peace. Also, are they in a formal, dressed in a formal way or informal way? Formal way. So you see, groups are communicating meaning, and a lot of it is through body language. What about this photo? Amazing. Look at Trudeau. They are friends forever. Words are very important to convey, meaning and ideas. However, you have a huge opportunity to bring more emotion, to be more conscious about your body language, and really connect at a deeper level with your fellow colleagues. Thank you very much.